My name is Tejas Hazari and I am pursuing graduation in Devgiri College, Aurangabad, here to speak upon the topic Enlightening of Lanterns with the Light of Science. The original word for Akash Kandil is Akash Deep. Nowadays, ghee lamps have been replaced by electric lamps and thus it is called as Akash Kandil, which is hung outside the main door of the house. Another form of it, which is hung inside the house, is called as the Laman Diva. The concept originated during the Treta Yuga. Spiritual significance of lighting a diya is it represents the moving from darkness into lightness. We are well familiar, we are well known with the cultural aspects of Diwali, and not only that, but even with the shlokas related to it and external structures and feature of Akash Deep. As a diya is placed on the clay seat of Akash Deep and in and around the house, let us take it into consideration and explore the science behind it. Scientifically speaking, the light of diya produces electromagnetic changes in the atmosphere. The electromagnetic forces produced henceforth lingers the skin for at least 3 hours and activates the blood cells. Lantern or a diya are burned during the festival of Diwali, which comes in the month of October-November. This is the time when geographically the western disturbances bring rain in northern India. At such a time, the humidity of the atmosphere changes and supports the growth of bacteria and insects. In such a situation, the fire of diya and the chemical released kills the germs. Not only that, insects too have an innate ability to attract towards light and thus they too get killed. It purifies the vastu, the environment. And let us get a little deeper than that. The lower centers of our body consist of solid elements, above which lies the liquid elements. Why are they called as lower centers? This is because they are downward in direction. Anything which is unnecessary, which is unwanted, is to be excreted of our body through the excretory system. The liquid in the bladder, the solid in the intestine or other portion of our body, and even the mind disturbances, the need, the want are all to be removed out of body. Anything which is unwanted, which is accumulated within us, is to be excreted. The entire mechanism is just channelizing, that is just and just purifying. Let me simplify this. The moment you move across the two center comes the upper center, that is the fire center. The fire center consumes the water, that is the liquid and the solid elements. The fire center. What does then consume fire center? Is it oxygen? Does oxygen consume fire or fire consumes oxygen? Think about it for a moment. So, the answer to the question is, oxygen consumes fire. Have you ever thought about it? Why the light is always in upward direction? This is because it is lighter in density. Why is it lighter? Because the conversion of solid or liquid elements takes place into volatile substances, which is lighter in density. Thus, it is always in upward direction. Another thing to be noted is, people usually use ghees, or few people even use bee waxes in the diyas they light. The reason behind it is they are powerfully anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal. Not only that, they act as analgesic. They have high healing ability. Even they trigger proteolytic activity. Even today in India, any tropical application, any mastoiditis, any dermatitis, eczema, people even today in India use it traditionally. Thank you and happy Diwali.